there.
All right.
I'm not saying anything though. Oh, this is horrible. Hey, is anybody there? We were having some mild technical difficulty, so we're trying to see if you guys are checking us out here at Lehigh Valley Adult Services. Ah, Anna's here.
Hey,
Mary's here.
Are you on the live stream?
Yeah,
What are you seeing on the screen?
it says waiting for Lehigh Valley Adult Services today at 1 o'clock.
Oh my gosh.
That's
Okay.
Shantae's on, Sarah's on, Brenda's on, Mary's on.
John's got his computer, so now we're using a different computer, and we can't get the screen to come up. John's in the meeting.
all you gotta do is click on their thing and it's the first video.
All right, guys, we're gonna wait another minute or two. See who else joins this amazing live stream at 1:03 p.m.
All right, I see you on Rima's phone now.
Sarah said it wasn't working for me, but then I restarted my app and it was fine.
Okay, so we start the
My
app.
app and it was fine.
All right, Russ, you may have to go out and come back in again.
Hey, Ralph. Jose,
Alright,
Denise, Mary, Brenda, Sarah, Shantae,
She's now on.
Anna,
alright.
All right, thanks.
Christy, and Rima. Hey, Rima. She's standing right in front of me.
All right, I'm not gonna leave you. I don't want to be seen. And I'm making a mess.
Don't you want to come sit with me? Jocelyn's here.
Anna.
April. All right. Tell me something wonderful that happened today so far. It is Wednesday, the 27th of May. We only have a couple days left and it's going to be June. It is hot outside, finally. And so tell me something you guys did today so far for your mental health and well-being.
Denise said, say the guy did fine.
Hannah. Naomi's dabbing. Ooh, Sarah got some tomatoes planted early this AM. Awesome, Sarah. Hopefully they grow lots and lots of tomatoes. We have bunnies eating my tomatoes. So I guess I should introduce myself. My name is Krista Eck. I am your Director of Clinical Services here at Lehigh Valley Adult Services, also known as Lehigh Valley Integrated Clinical Services. If you come to the office, you will see the amazing car decorated out front. And we have some new banners outside. It's very exciting. Plus, Jocelyn just gave me some amazing pens and sticky notes with our new logo on it. So that's really exciting too. We do have several staff on our team at Clinical Integrated, including Sarah, who's on this call right now. And you met her on Friday. She's our music therapist, along with Felicia, who is our coder biller and front desk extraordinaire upstairs. We have Cynthia, or Cindy, who is our registered dietitian and nutritionist. Elizabeth, who just said hello, who is our amazing counselor / behavior specialist. Mike is also a behavior specialist on our team, who all of you probably know already. Charlene Gondon is our certified nurse practitioner. And who am I missing, Jocelyn?
Cynthia.
I did say her. Cindy, yeah. Sarah. I think we've got the team so far. So if you know a speech therapist, a physical therapist, or an art therapist, we are hiring to add to our amazing team. Oh, and our psychiatrist name is Andrew Clark. Dr. Andrew Clark, yes, otherwise known as psychiatrist. So that is our integrated team at the present. I don't know if you know anything about me, but I am an occupational therapist by trade. And figured I might as well give some education today. You guys get to hang out with me tomorrow again, which is fabulous, to learn about dysphagia. But today I wanted to talk about what occupational therapy is. If you work in any of the houses, you do know that you've had students from the college that I teach at. There are 8 students that are participating with most of the consumers, 11 of the consumers, calling the houses daily and providing OT-based services to our consumers, and are having an amazing experience. Thank you, consumers, for participating, and the team and staff for participating. Again, you are helping these students graduate from college. Up until about 6 weeks ago, they were pulled from their clinicals and would not have graduated from college. And Lehigh Valley Adult Services, along with all of you, have made their graduation possible. So next Friday will be their last day, and you all have done an amazing job working as a team with the Harcum College team. So back to what occupational therapy is. Does anybody know what OT? I did have a client one time tell me I was the occupational torturer. That's not what OT stands for. But does anybody know what occupational therapy is? Nobody's answering. All right, well, I'm going to tell you, okay? There are 8 areas of occupation, okay? Most people will say, oh, you're an occupational therapist. You can find me a job, all right? And I can, but that is only one area of occupation. Ooh, thank you, Sarah. Sarah says daily living activities and rehabilitation. So we're going to go over the 8 areas of occupation. The first one, which Sarah already provided to us, is something called ADLs, activities of daily living. They are basic activities that we do every day. So tell me one ADL, or activity of daily living, that you took care of today, something you do every day to take care of yourself. Hopefully you did at least a couple. Yes, Jocelyn said she got dressed. Yay, Sarah brushed her teeth. What else? Yeah, washing hands. Took a shower. Thank you, April. Russell took one too. Yes, okay, so Nicole put her own shoes on. Woohoo, Nicole! That is awesome. So things that fall under the areas of ADL. Oh, Anna combed her hair. Include bathing and showering, toileting and toilet hygiene, dressing, swallowing and eating, feeding yourself, which we're probably doing way too much of right now, right? Functional mobility, that means moving around your home, okay? Taking walks outside. Russell cooked himself breakfast, yum. Personal device care, okay? Like maintaining care items such as your hearing aids, your contact lenses, your glasses, if you have braces, if you're diabetic and you have a glucometer, okay? So taking care of those things. And the last one is personal hygiene and grooming. Okay, I know we're all lacking in this area right now. I was just talking about how desperately I need a haircut, which are the last places that will be opening in green. So, boo-hooey. All right, so that's only one area of occupation. There are 8. So, you know, when you think about OT, that's one thing I can work on with you. Another area is called instrumental activity of daily living. Okay, does anybody know what an IADL is? Take a guess. Jocelyn's guessing. Things we must do. Yep, like. So IADLs include caring of others. Okay, so you might be a caregiver. Hey guys, you are caregivers. Okay, so that's considered an IADL. Caring of pets. So when you take care of your animals, okay, that's right, Sarah. They're aren't fundamental, but more working on independence. So they're higher level activities of daily living. Taking care of your children. That takes some skill sometime, and possibly your, husband or spouse or loved one. Communication management. So being able to communicate back and forth between socially with your peers or friends or your loved ones. Driving and community mobility. Okay, so the ability to drive is considered an IADL, or access your community through going places, which hopefully in the near future we'll be able to do easier. Financial management, so managing your money. Health management and maintenance, okay, going to the gym or doing exercises. Home establishment and management, so taking care of your home. Meal preparation and cleanup, so preparing yourselves meals. Religious and spiritual activities and expression. Safety and emergency maintenance. And my favorite, shopping. So those are two. Another one, which we probably all are not doing enough of to take care of ourselves right now, and this is probably the hardest occupation to work on, is rest and sleep. Okay. So does anybody know what the amount of sleep you should get every evening, or some of you guys who work night shift, daytime? How many hours? You're right, Jocelyn. 6 to 8 hours. Anna, yep, 8 hours. Do you actually get that amount of sleep? Not usually, right? It sounds good. Winsome, I would love to have 8 to 10 hours of sleep, but my neighbors are getting a roof on their house at 6:30 in the morning. So that doesn't happen. Okay, but so under rest and sleep, the area of occupation falls taking naps, because we can, right? And actually in some cultures, during the workday, they actually slot out times during the day where you are supposed to take a nap. That would be an idea. Sleep preparation. Okay, so getting ready to go to bed, and then sleep participation, actually falling asleep. Another area of occupation, which I do way too much of probably, Sarah said, I love naps, is education. Okay, so it could be formal or informal. So you could be going to school. It could be personal education needs or interest exploration. So looking things up online to find out more information about it. My husband is attempting to redo a camper right now. And so he's online all the time, figuring out how to take it apart and put it back together the right way. So that is education. Another area is work, which we probably all do way too much of. Can include employment interests and pursuits, so something you want to learn more about. Job performance, retirement preparation and adjustment, but none of us are ever going to retire, right? Volunteer exploration, okay, and volunteer participation. So I know some of our consumers like to volunteer at, where'd they go?
Meals on Wheels.
Yeah, Meals on Wheels, or the animal shelters, right? So that's all part of work. Couple of the other areas of occupation. One we do not do enough of, play. Okay, play and leisure is something probably that we feel right now is the most limited, but we have to become creative and figure out ways to do things that we love. I was watching America's Got Talent last night, if anybody saw that, and my favorite thing to do, there was a group of people doing it on stage. Didn't make me look good, but it was a team of roller skaters. That is one of my favorite play leisure activities. I can honestly tell you I haven't done it in a really long time because the rink that I go to is closed. But the second it's open, I will be there. So making goals for ourselves to do those things that we love, to take care of ourselves. Maybe I walk out my back door and feed my chickens and ducks. Those are the things that give us, excitement in the day. I love going out to see how many eggs I get. Sounds pretty pathetic, but that's the life we live, right? And then our last area of occupation is social participation. So this is a great way to be able to socialize. I know on Mother's Day and other holidays, Easter, I had a Zoom call with my family. I Zoom call my students all the time. It's a great way to be able to talk to people if you can't actually see them. Because, yes, Jocelyn, we are social distancing. My best friend lives in Tennessee, so I Zoom her. And thank you for technology because I'm Zooming you right now. Great way to talk about things that we need to. So those are the 8 areas of occupation. As a therapist, I can work on any of those to help you become better. If you have goals of doing something different, you can't do something you used to, and you want to try something new, I can help you. So if you have any questions. Nobody had, Robert, you have a bucket list? What's on your bucket list? I can tell you, I did one thing on my bucket list last year. The college that I work for, my National Occupational Therapy Conference was in New Orleans. And, oh, he's a skydiving. I got to actually walk in at ground level of the Mercedes Superdome. If you know me well enough, you know that the Saints are my team. Yes, they're my team. And so I got to walk in and I stood in the middle of the Superdome and cried like a baby. And then went and bought out the store. Because why not? Because it's my favorite occupation. So when we are allowed to travel, that's my goal, is to go back to New Orleans. Because, of course, the whole time I was there, I had bronchitis. But it was amazing. So what's on your bucket list? Something you're planning on doing once we go to level green? Yeah. Anybody else going to roller skate or skydive? You go skydiving with Rob. Crickets. Going to Florida to see my family. Anna. Ashley's too clumsy to skydive, Ashley, or to roller skate. All right, guys. Well, I want you to think if there's any areas of occupation you need help with. I am here to support you. And I hope you have an amazing Wednesday. I will see all of you on training tomorrow for dysphagia and for the 1 o'clock call. Have a great day.